The sun is stirring. After decades of declining activity, scientists say solar storms are ramping up, bringing more sunspots, flares, and coronal mass ejections. That means stunning auroras, but also more risk to satellites, GPS, aviation, and our power grid. Here's what's changing, and how to prepare in the US. The sun runs on roughly 11-year cycles. From the 1980s to 2008, each cycle got quieter, fewer sunspots and storms, bottoming out at the start of solar cycle 24 in 2008, the weakest on record. But since then, indicators have reversed. The sun is slowly waking up. Scientists compiled spacecraft data since 2008 and found across-the-board increases. Solar wind speed, up tilde 6%, solar wind density, up tilde 26%, solar wind temperature, up tilde 29%, interplanetary magnetic field strength, up tilde 31%. All of this screams stronger solar magnetism, fuel for flares and CMEs that can buffet Earth. A solar flare is an intense flash of radiation, great at causing radio blackouts on the sunlit side of Earth. A CME is a massive blob of magnetized plasma. If it's aimed at us, it can trigger geomagnetic storms, the kind that light up the sky with auroras and can jostle the power grid. First, the good news: more chances to see auroras, not just Alaska, but sometimes the lower 48 during strong storms, the Pacific Northwest, Northern Plains, Great Lakes, New England, and occasionally farther south. But there are trade-offs. GPS hiccups for farmers, surveyors, and drivers, precision modes hit hardest, shortwave and HF radio outages, aviation, maritime, amateur radio, satellite issues, drag spikes, sensor glitches, orientation faults, power grid stress at higher latitudes due to geomagnetically induced currents. Aviation. High-latitude routes, even within U.S. airspace, can face HF comms blackouts during big flares. Airlines sometimes reroute or descend to reduce radiation exposure on extreme events. Satellites' LEO megaconstellations. Increased atmospheric drag during storms can cause orbit decay and more frequent avoidance maneuvers. Utilities. Grid operators in the northern U.S., think upper Midwest to New England, closely watch space weather to protect transformers. You'll hear about the Maunder Minimum, a deep solar lull, 1645-1715, that overlapped the Little Ice Age. But climate scientists note the Little Ice Age started before that lull and likely had other drivers like volcanic eruptions. Modern ups and downs in solar activity have small climate effects compared to human-driven warming. Bottom line, today's solar surge won't cancel climate change. Practical prep you'll actually use: space weather alerts, sign up for NOAA SWPC alerts, check the KP index on active nights, GPS dependence. If you need centimeter-level accuracy, farming surveying, plan fallbacks on high-risk days, backups, surge protect sensitive gear, keep a UPS for critical systems. Aurora planning, scout dark sky locations north of city glow, bring a fast wide lens, use manual focus and RAW. Ops teams, airlines, utilities, and SAT operators already integrate forecast data. Double-check your SOPs for storm days. Scientists understand the 11-year cycle fairly well, but the long-term trends, like the decades-long dip into 2008 and why the sun has now rebounded, are still hard to predict. We're watching in real time as the sun's magnetic engine shifts gears. TLDR, the sun is waking up. Expect more flares, more CMEs, more auroras, and some tech headaches along the way. Stay space weather aware, build simple backups, and, when it's safe, go enjoy the show. If this helped, tap like, drop your aurora pics in the comments, and subscribe for our next deep dive.